What's the best way to scale any e-commerce brand? Many people think it's through paid traffic, but you're under the death grip of your preferred advertising platform. Some people think it's through organic socials, but now you're like a hamster on the hamster wheel trying to pump out content like crazy on various channels. There are various scaling methods, but there is one specifically that I believe is best. And don't get me wrong, everything works, but when you leverage the best way, it will fuel every other scaling method, and I'll show you how. It will save you time, generate you an influx of sales with higher profit margins, and it will increase the longevity of your brand. And this marketing channel is email. I'm going to break down further why it's the best way to scale e-commerce brands and then give you an actionable plan you can follow to leverage this for your own brand or one that you support. Now, really quick, I want to go through a case study to prove that email is the best way. Recently, I helped scale a brand from around $20,000 per month to around $110,000 per month within 5 months. I did this by adding roughly $150,000 to their top line through email sales only. Okay, sales from email only resulted in around $150,000. Okay, this brand had a solid product and one traffic source stemming from SEO. They had a tiny untapped slash unengaged list of around 300 people. That is such a microscopic list in the e-commerce space. And we didn't change anything from the product to the traffic source. We simply focused on email. That meant optimizing the email marketing channel so that we could grow the list, nurture the list, and profit from the list, all without burning out the list. It was pretty straightforward. A 500% or so increase within 5 months, not bad. I share this to illustrate how powerful email is when wielded correctly. But this is email from a one dimensional perspective. Let's dive into how multi-dimensional email really is. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you leverage email effectively, you'll fuel every other scaling method, such as organic content, paid traffic, SEO, etc. All right. How? By repurposing your emails. Check this out. When you're conducting email marketing, quite a few things are happening, such as relationship building, more profitable sales, and tons of time saving. Most of all, you're building leverage. Not just in the ways I mentioned, but in the sense that you're collecting data and you're learning about what will perform best. If you have an email that has performed super well, or you find a specific message that significantly resonated with your ideal customer, simply repurpose it. Repurpose it into an ad, a blog, a piece of short form content, or a piece of long form content. The possibilities are endless. When you write an email once, it has a possibility to produce more sales, save you time, increase your brand longevity, increase your profit, and give you loads of leverage across other marketing channels. Now you see how email is the best seed to sow because a tree with many branches of leverage is what you'll reap from it. Okay? So you now understand just how powerful email is and how multidimensional it is. Now you want a plan. Well, let's dive into some ideas of execution so you can reap the rewards sooner than later. First, you're going to want to build the habit of writing and sending out emails consistently. You want to build this habit of writing one, two, three times a week, if not daily. That'd be the best way to go about it. But of course, you want to build out your essential automated flows, but you want to build that habit of writing, okay? Of communicating with your list at least 2 to 3 times a week. 2 times at the bare minimum is what I would recommend. Get used to writing good emails that build a relationship where you're not hard selling all the time. Okay, we don't need direct response all the time. We just need a good email that builds a good relationship. My preference to doing this is to story sell, as people love reading stories and you can tie in your product or offer at the end of the email. So essentially, what it is just the ability to write a story, tie your product within it, and then sell your product at the end. Very soft sell, right? It works. And if you don't believe me, then test it out for yourself and you'll see. Do it for a couple of months and you'll see the difference. I mean, this is what I did to generate $150,000 in email sales within 5 months to take that brand from 6 figures to 7 figures. All right. All through story selling, copy driven emails. That's it. No pictures, none of that. It's just well written emails that people love to read, that resonated with them, that led them to become a customer and convert. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, 4 times on a product that realistically you would only purchase once. Now, as you send emails, pay attention to what resonates with your list the most. You'll notice some strike a chord with your reader, and if you well, you'll notice that some will strike a chord with your reader if you receive feedback, and or a lot of sales are being generated. Okay, those are two KPIs that if you see are going through the roof, that are being exceeded, then you want to document those and save them. Document those emails and save those emails, because this is the moment where you'll decide on your other sales producing machine to leverage, whether it be a Facebook ad, a YouTube short, or a blog. And you can use these saved emails that performed really well and repurpose it into these different sales producing machines. Choose only one and then repurpose your email slash messaging for the specific format of your vehicle of choice. All right, if you decided, oh, I'm going to do Facebook ads, I'm going to do paid traffic through Facebook and Instagram, whatever. All right, well, take the messaging of the email that performed really well, that was an outlier in performance, and repurpose that into an ad. Leverage the same messaging, the same copy, make a few tweaks to format it correctly for the platform in which it'll be served on, and then roll with it. Now, what you want to do is you only want to choose one, then repurpose it, as I said. And if you're already in the habit or have the means to execute from multiple vehicles at once, go for it. But after you repurpose it, launch it. Facebook ad, long form video, a YouTube short, whatever it is, a blog, launch it. Okay? And just continue to make these iterations. Repeat this, iterate upon this, master this, and of course, do this over a long time horizon, and you'll begin to see the fruits of your labor. That's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, subscribe to the channel, share it, and comment any questions or feedback that you have or your biggest takeaway. I'm more than happy to respond to any questions, any feedback through the comments. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.